Rightio guys, welcome to Budget Bike Build episode 14, the Virago 250. So basically, I'm ready to start painting this engine. It's all been cleaned up. Now, just as with the last video, there was a lot of people that ranted on a little bit about, you know, doing a proper job and, you know, pulling the motor out and blah, blah, blah. It's a Virago 250. I'm doing it in my backyard. I'm just having a go. This is how I'm doing it. So, let's get into it. Rightio, so before we do that, I'm just going to give you a quick, so it's all been cleaned up as best as I can with the, you know, whatever. There's going to be little spots there. There's going to be some grease or bloody bit of dirt, but it's right in the back. It's not really going to matter. I haven't fussed too much with overspray because obviously all this is going to get sprayed anyway. So, but all the muck's been taken off. The paint will stick to that really nicely, and we'll find out soon enough. So there we go. Oh, right. Fuck yeah.
Forget something.
Oh, there's just some marks on there.
Yeah.
Which I didn't see.
It's amazing what shows up with a new coat of paint.
Yeah, oh, I've got to do that as well. Rightio guys, so I just fixed up that bloody... this was really in good nick and I just missed that bit. And also the sight glass. I just got a cotton bud with a bit of Vaseline and just put that over the sight glass. Alright, back into spraying. Okay. Yeah. Rightio guys, so that's the first coat. I've got to wait an hour. It's 15 minutes, it'll be touch dry, and in an hour I can recoat that. So now basically I'll be just on each hour doing recoats and I'm just going to keep coating it till I see that I'm happy with it. So just so you can see what it's like. So to start with, up close, personal, you can see that's where my problem was, but obviously on the second coat that'll just clean that straight up. But it's doing pretty good coverage. It's just getting in everywhere. Obviously I'm not worrying about getting on the top, but as long as I've got the cover, because that all up there is going to be chrome, you just won't see any of that behind there. And if you don't see it, we don't need to worry about it. Come around. Yeah, I think it's going to cover really well. Now I reckon I must have missed getting the final sand on these bits here. But Matt was here and he's a painter. He reckons with the enamel, you get a few coats on that, and he said that'll feather out. So we'll just see how that goes. But as per usual, if I'm not really happy, I'll sand that back and I'll just redo that again. But yeah, I think just seeing it in the black, it just looks good. Even Matt said, man, that just makes such a big difference just having that on there. And then, yeah, once you got all your I'm rambling guys, but once everything's back together and you've got your chrome accents and, you know, hoping to get those sanded so that we get that the silver look through on those fins. I'm bloody happy at the minute. Alright, I will come back to you when I've finished doing that, because there's no use you watching me every bloody hour doing this. Cool.
Yeah, but it's like my
The
name.
cat having a bit of fun. Alright guys, I'm just about ready to do the second coat, and I just came out and I'll look in here where all that was really kind of like manky. It's already looking good. So after I get all the coats on it, that's going to be brilliant. Just thought I'd share that with you. Rightio guys, so I've now got the I've put 6 coats on this, so that last coat's now drying. But I'm starting to worry that because it's the heat stuff, so it doesn't fully cure until it's heated up. So I thought I'd get the, other people have mentioned this, and that is using the heat gun.
Ooh, you see the smoke.
Yeah, so we're seeing smoke coming off it. And, oh yeah.
Yeah, don't hold it too long.
Shit. Yeah, that's hot. So hopefully, oh yeah, wow. Yeah, that's toasty warm down there.
Oh, smoke.
Oh yeah, geez, that's getting hot.
Stop touching it.
All right, that looks like it might work. And then obviously on the engine,
Engine.
she always picks me up on it. I'll hopefully just maybe able to get going around it and really get it all heated up. There you go. Cool, I'll show you once this is fully dry. Shut up, Mark.
How's it doing?
Yeah, it's bloody burning off. It was a brilliant idea.
And then you've still got to
Do that top part, yeah.
because it's separate.
Yeah. Yeah, that part there.
Yep.
Yeah, so it's warm, but so I reckon all this part's now stopped burning. It's just mainly this back bit here, and then we'll get that going. Alrighty guys, so we're still going, and basically we just finished all this, so we're just going until the smoke stops coming off it, and they just started doing this, but that pipe is obviously blocked there because nothing comes out of these two. And if we look around here, we just melted the heat gun. That's alright.
Still works.
Yeah. So smoke coming off this one now. And that should be a done deal, baby.
Hell yeah.
Rightio guys, I reckon we got all this done as best as we can. Yeah, I'm not too sure about these outer bits, whether they got done enough. But anyway, enough. But look, I can't be bloody trusted. I got hold of the gun, and of course I laid the, where's my finger? I don't want to touch that pipe. I laid the cord over it and I melted the bloody stuff on there, as you can see. But that's alright. The beauty of using paint is that I can just scrub that back and repaint that once it's on the bike. And, oh, watch me finger, there it is. Bloody bird shit, can you believe it? But again, I'll be able to just scratch that off and touch that up. Rightio guys, I think that's about it. Come on, we'll have a look at this bloody paint. I'll put some lights on. See how we're going here. We're not going to see too much. So this is 6 coats. That thing on, I think we're, oh yeah, that's pretty bloody good. Looking really good. I'm excited to see these sanded up. But yeah, I reckon it's come up really good. Yeah, all down and all through there is everything is covered. It's the beauty of spray paint, it just gets in everywhere. So that, even those you can most probably able to just slightly see the little manky bits, they actually came up pretty bloody good. I'm happy with this. And that's all that bloody matters. No, not really. Rightio guys, are you ready to see the finished product? Of the engine, obviously. Alright, here we go. There it is. So this is the next day that's had 6 coats of paint on it. This will get a proper redo. I'll just give you a round. I'll get up close in a minute. You can see it. Oh Jesus, I'm bashing into stuff. So obviously I still have to do that, the grinding of those things, but I won't do that until I've got all the frame painted. I don't want to start creating all dust. Alright, so close-ups. Close-ups on the manky bits. So that's as bad as it gets, I think. And that's pretty, I'm really happy with the way this has come out. I mean, it's just bloody awesome. Everything is just, there's nothing that's not covered. Everything is covered. Now the other imperfection, if I can get it, it's really hard to get it. And it's really hard to see. Oh, there you go, there it is, booyah. Now that's really close up, but I mean, once you're like this, you just don't see it. You've got a little bit there, and that bit there. But yeah, when you're out like this, you just don't see it. Cool, so yeah, all right in behind is all done. Right in behind, all the back, everywhere. So there you go, guys. I'm really happy. I mean, that's just worked out bloody fantastic. So now what I've got to do is start doing the final prep on the frame, and then I've got to cover this whole motor. I'm not exactly sure. I've got some ideas in my head of how I'm going to do it, but we'll see how that pans out. Cool, I'll be back to you. Rightio, guys, so now we are ready to lay the paint on the frame. Last night I taped up, or covered up, obviously, as you can see, the engine part, all the wires, any bits that I don't want paint on has been covered up. Hopefully I've done it okay. I also did a final prep on all the frame, cleaned it all up with wax and grease and all that kind of stuff. Now there is going to be some rust left behind in tight bloody, you know, bits and pieces. There's going to be a little bit there. Once this paint goes on there, it's not going to rust in 5 minutes. It's not going to rust in a year or 2 years. If you look after the bloody bike, it'll last many, many years without it rusting away. Alright, so that's it. So using that's satin black and the metal bloody shield in epoxy enamel. Tough as shit. Now when I do this, the very bottom part isn't going to be done. I will come back when I have the wheel, most probably want to do the wheels, put the wheels on. I'm going to come back and do that undercarriage, get a good thick base on there. Alright, nothing but to get spraying. Rightio guys, so I'll continue doing this. I'm just going to turn this bloody camera off and just get into it. Cool, I'll show you when I finish this first coat. Rightio guys, so the first coat has now been put on. It's gone on really well, really happy with it. It's been about 15 minutes. What I'm going to do is every 20 minutes I will lay another coat on. I've got up to 2 hours to be able to recoat, or if it goes over 2 hours then it's got to wait 24 hours to do a recoat. So I'll be able to get all this done in the one hit. I'm going to aim for 4 coats, but we'll see. We might put extras if I feel that it needs to do it. All right, let's have a look. Rightio, so here we go. As you can see, we've got all those bloody divots and stuff. They're still going to be there. You know, that's where the wires are going. Look, I wasn't going to make this frame pretty. It was just mainly to get rid of the rust, cover it up so it doesn't bloody re-rust, you know, within, you know, a few years or whatever. Yeah, if you look after this, it will last many years. No bloody, I'm not shitting you. I don't care what anybody says. So yeah, just good cover all over it, and then by waiting the 20 minutes, you know, this is going to a flat color. So when I spray, I'll be able to tell where I've done the fresh coat and where I haven't. Because when you first put it on, it goes glossy, and then as time passes, it starts to go back to that the, what do you call it, the satin finish. This will go more, it'll flatten off even more. Alright, stop bloody gibbering on, Mark. Get around the bike, show it all its bloody ugliness. And I tell you what, it looks bloody 1,000 times better. I'm really happy with that. It's gonna come up really well. And yes, to those few people, it's not doing it exactly the right way, but I'm doing it my way, in me backyard, having a go, and I tell you what, I reckon it's going to come a bloody ripper. Alright, I'll see you when it's all finished. Rightio guys, there you go, that's it. That is 4 coats of the satin black, all on it. I've pulled off all the bits and pieces. Obviously, when I show you, the motor's going to have a bit of dusty stuff. I just don't want to blow anything around just while this is still, I mean, it's pretty much touch dry now. But yeah, don't want to wreck anything now. So let's have a look. Rightio, here we go. So hopefully, this will pick it all up. Come around. So that actually, this part here actually lessened off the more coats I put on there. But you're not going to see that anyway. So yeah, just come out. Don't want to bore you too much, but try and give you a good look around everything. I mean, everything's got a coat of paint, no problems whatsoever. I mean, you know what spray paint's like. If you've ever worked with spray paint and you're bloody masking things up, and then when you unmask, you go, oh my god, how the hell did the paint get in there? That's the beauty of spray painting. It does get in everywhere. So look, guys, I reckon this has come up absolute bloody brilliant, considering, you know, what it was, what it is. I'm going to leave that like that until this fully bloody hardens. Righto, let's have a chat. Rightio guys, so that's it. This is going to sit here because, as most of you guys know, that me and Nay are doing that Kuba PD ride. We're going to be, this thing's going to sit here for 7 days, curing away, hardening up, so that when I start putting all bits and pieces back together, I don't wreck the paint job on it. Exactly the same as what I did with the rims. So we're now up and over the hill. All the bad stuff is now gone. Now we get to do the painting of the tank and painting of all the fenders and the side covers, you know, changing the brake light, the blinkers. Yeah, then we've got that whiz-bang bloody seat that we've got. I've got to do up a small bit of manufacturing to do that seat to have that sit there, and I want to do it so that it's going to be interchangeable with the other seat, just in case someone wants to do a bit of, you know, long highway thing. They might go, and I don't know how comfy this seat's going to be for that type of thing, but they have the option of putting the existing or the old seat back on, which I know is really, really comfy. Yeah, and then we've got the pods, the chrome headers to go on. Just all the good stuff is now going to go onto this base, and I just think it's going to bring it up. I'm very bloody excited. Now, what I'm going to do is we're going to go through this board up here. Rightio, so the board up here. So we had a total of $1,418.78. Since that, what have I gotten? I've gotten paint cans and bloody bits and pieces, horns and grips, more paint, more paint. So now we have a total of $1,807.76. And I think, apart, there's going to be a bit more paint to come to buy. I think I've only got mirrors left to buy. Everything else should be here in all these boxes and bloody bits and pieces to go on there. And then of course the big ticket item is the roadworthy and the registration. I mean, that's going to be $600–700 for that. So I'm hoping that we're going to come out of this $2.5 grand. So I reckon $2.5 grand for this bike, and having it custom to the way that you want it, I reckon that's pretty bloody good. I mean, you can get a stock standard Virago 250 in good nick and decent Ks for $2.5 grand. You know, $2,500–3,000. You can find them at that price. So I think 2.5. If this whole toll on the road, registered, the whole lot, $2.5 grand. I think that's a pretty good bloody job. Obviously, we've got to wait to see how this actually fully turns out, but I'm pretty confident. Just seeing what this, I mean, this was the worst part of it. So I think now all the bolting on bits and pieces, it'll just get better and better and better as we go along. Yeah, there's fixing the front brake thing, but I don't think that won't be a problem. Yeah, so there you go, guys. Yeah, I've got all these bits and pieces over there. I've still got a bit of painting on, just the clear coating and bits and pieces like that to do. But after this, when we get back from Cooper Pedy, you should be able to get hammer and tongs into this. I'm going to wrap this up. So next Thursday, there will not be a video coming out on this because I just won't be here. Yeah, cool. All right, guys, hope you enjoyed that. Remember, keep on riding. If you ain't riding, keep on keeping on.